Hey guys, today we'll be making some coasters. This order is for a wedding. They'll be used as the party favors, and I'll be taking you through the process of how I do them. Don't forget to subscribe to see more. First off, make sure your area is clean, as well as making sure your molds are clean. You don't want to have anything in your finished product that shouldn't be there. Next, you will get your supplies. I'm using the Epoxy Resin Store brand, and I'll be using gloves, popsicle sticks, mixing cups, a scale, a respirator mask, and gold flakes. I'm going to measure my resin with the scale. You don't have to use a scale. Instead, you can go based off the measurements on your mixing cup. But I just like to do it this way because it's a little more accurate. I'm measuring a total of 20 milliliters, 10 milliliters of part A, and 10 milliliters of part B because I will only be pouring into this section for now. Once poured into the cup, you will mix the resin until it's fully combined, which means it is no longer cloudy and there are no streaks. You want to scrape along the bottom as well as the sides of the cup to make sure you mixed everything. Once mixed, I place my gold foil into the resin and mix it all in. Make sure not to use too much. Then I pour the resin into the edges of the molds only. It's okay if you get some along the center of the molds. Once this is done, I let it cure for about 2 to 4 hours or overnight before the next step.
2 hours later.
Once these are ready, I'm going to mix up some more resin to pour a thin layer over the mold to cover the center. I pop any bubbles with this alcohol spray. This is when I place my image inside facing down, so when it's done, you can actually see the image. I use my Cricut to cut out images as well as the transparent paper. If you guys would like a tutorial on that, let me know down in the comments. You can use whatever you want for your image, like stickers, because you only see the front side of it unless you make it completely clear. So once the image is placed onto the transparent paper, you'll place that into the clear resin that was just poured. It's important that you do your best not to take out any bubbles and try your best not to create any. If you get any bubbles, just pop them with the alcohol. I press them all the way down and over the next few minutes. I keep an eye on the image because they will shift around a little, so do your best to keep it center on the coaster mold. I leave these to cure again for 2 to 4 hours or overnight. When I come back to them, I repeat the process with mixing my resin. Only now I will be adding this white pigment paste to the resin mix. You can use whatever pigment you like. You don't need much with this, a little goes a long way. I mix this the same way until I see very little to no streaks from the color. I pour this over everything until I see it fill up just slightly above the top of the resin mold. These will cure overnight to 24 hours before I can demold them.
1 eternity later.
Today is the day we get to pull these out. Let's see how they turned out.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy teasing.
And that's how I do my resin coasters. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to leave a comment. You can also reach out on TikTok or Instagram or our website. Be sure to follow and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to see more videos. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, let's go.